So this is probably what you're going to need to start making your own lizard hide, but not everything you could use. You could use different stuff, it doesn't really matter, and as long as you, you know, can carve the styrofoam properly with the type of knife you're using. I like to use this, it works great. This is some clear indoor-outdoor DAP sealant. You don't have to buy the big gun or anything like that, but it's helpful sometimes. We got a tape measure, which you don't need, but we like to use it sometimes. And then you're going to want to choose a tank first because you want to make sure that your piece fits inside it when you're done. I've got this piece of computer paper in here because I'm going to trace out the base size of it so that I know exactly how much of the tank I'm going to be filling up with it. And then we'll start transferring it onto our bigger piece of styrofoam here and then carving out the layers and layering it up to make a little hillside at one end. So here we go. Now we have the piece of paper cut out to the shape we want. Just to show you the bottom, see how it looks. Fills up about half of the tank so far. It's going good. So from this, next step, we've got this now. So we're going to start cutting this out. You don't really need to follow the lines too carefully because once we get to the X-Acto knife, we're going to be trimming it up and making it look better anyways, so you can just kind of do a hack job right now. So now we've got the piece cut out, trimmed up a little bit, and we've figured out that it doesn't fit inside in one piece. We're going to have to cut it in half. That's where I got this line for, so I can make a second piece. The hillside's just going to have a piece that connects on an angle there and drops in so that you can put it in two pieces and you can fit it in a terrarium where you got a lip on the edge that doesn't let you fit bigger things inside. And this is also a good time to figure out where your door is going to be and draw out a circle for how big the hide inside you want will be. So that's what we're doing now. So now we've got our two pieces cut out, see? And we're going to start carving out the door. I'm making this video by myself, so I gotta put the camera down to show you how I carve. But we just kind of take the knife and take out layers like that. It's a lot easier than trying to scrape at the foam and wreck it. And it makes a lot more of a mess that way, so as you carve further and further, you get your shapes and you try and get rid of as many straight lines as possible. And then we're going to start cutting out the hollow for the hide. So I've carved out the hollow for the hide in here, and I decided that I want to put a door right here, so it's going to have little steps up there, and then I'm going to make another step here. So I got to carve out a piece that fits on top of that now, and you know, make a second chunk for this. So here's layer number 2. I've started carving it a bit, and it's going to sit on top, and we're actually going to hollow it out some more so I can make a lid that's going to come off the top here. But as you can see, these are going to fit in as two big chunks, and then we'll have a top that comes off so we can look inside. So now we have this little piece now that we're going to turn into a lid. So what we're going to do is we're going to trace around it and then cut out that shape, but we're going to leave a little lip inside that's slightly smaller so it doesn't drop all the way in. And then that'll be the lid. We'll be able to take it off and see the little reptiles hanging out inside. And then that'll be it. We carve out that hole. So we've traced out the dip that we're going to cut out for the roof to fit on, and now we're going to start cutting that out. Now we've basically finished everything. All three pieces are fit together, you know. There's the lid, there's that separates from there. Nothing's glued together yet. That's the next step after we carve out the rest of it. Make everything look like rocks, you know, get rid of as many flat lines as you can so it looks more natural, all like rocks. We're going to add another stair here so it's a little more natural to walk up, and that'll be done for the carving. Now we've done doing all the carving and sanding, and it's glued together. They're in two pieces now. and we glued a couple spacers onto the side of the lid because it wasn't fitting. And now it's time to start painting this part. Now our painting's done, and, well, not all the painting, just the white paint. Now we're gonna give it some color so it looks a little more like these. And this is the finished product, all painted up. The roof comes off, and it fits in real nice. Now we just need a lizard to put inside. Thanks for watching.